break, and I'm kind of excited. Maybe so. I'm trying to vlog a little bit this week, because y'all, it has been rough. It has been rough, and I think that I'm going to. I've made it up in my mind that I'm probably going to record it and post it a little bit later. But I'm going to explain why my life has been so hectic and videos have not been out consistently, and I'm gonna explain why, because I don't it has been ridiculous, some of the fast paces that's been going on with my school and with my life, and so yeah, but I am excited about spring has sprung, although it is very, very windy, because everything else is beautiful and lovely, but in the morning time and sometimes in the evening it is very, very windy and very, very cold, and I don't like that, because I kind of want it to be springy. I'm kind of tired of the back and forth, and even though I live in the South, our weather in South Carolina is ridiculous. It is like, today we're going to be winter, and then the next day we're going to be fall, and then the next day we're going to be spring, and then the next day we're going to be summer, and then 2 days later we're going to have a snowstorm, and you're like, what's going on? What is going on? So I don't know if that's just here or if it's everywhere. I find that when I watch the news, when I do watch the news or the Weather Channel or whatever I'm going to do that day, that up north they seem to just have just straight snow. There is no in between, like, oh, walk outside and today it may be warm. It's just like straight snow and ice. So I really don't want that. I do like the fact that we have, I guess, diverse weather here. Can I catch her? Can I catch her? Okay. Got her. Alright. Sorry about that. So I had to pass the bus, and I'm sure the bus I was behind has my students on it. So I hope they didn't see me just rev up and pass that bus. But the bus had to, I mean, I know that bus was going at least 25 miles an hour. I know it was. Because there's no way, like, it could not have been going any faster. Maybe a strong possible of a 35 miles per hour. Because I really had to get some acceleration to get past, like, I didn't have to get that much, but it just, I don't know. Anyway, we're safe and sound. We're in front of the bussy. And, yeah, so I'm excited because last week we started the last unit, and I'm very, very excited about it because we are doing something completely different. I went to a conference last year, and one of the presenters had pretty much gamified one of her topics. I want to say, was it a unit or a standard? I want to say it possibly was a full unit. And she had gamified it and made it really cool. And all I looked at and I said, oh my gosh, that is my personalization with the organization of her gamification. And I just want to put them together and have them mesh and be a beautiful, happy family. So this is what I decided to do. I already had all of the assignments already, selected out per standard and topic, and they were already organized. So I kind of wanted to make it a little bit fun. I did modify a little bit about like what we're going to do, and as far as like she had them earn XP points that they could spend in a store in her classroom with like candy or whatever and all that kind of stuff. Well, we use a PBIS system with Be Real cards where they get stamps. And so I'm just transferring their XP points to stamps because there's no reason for me to double it when we already have this system in place. And then I did a really, really detailed contract. The contract that she had was pretty like, it wasn't as detailed. So I did a very, very detailed one so that I could also send it out to my parents, because I wanted the parents to also be able to see what was going on and see the excitement that was going on in the classroom and all that kind of stuff. So, and get an understanding, because I didn't want any of the parents to think we're playing a game, but where are the grades coming as far as for the students. So definitely wanted to do that. So hopefully you'll get to see some highlights of that and what is going on with that later on this week. And yeah, so I used to do, okay, so back, I did Vlogmas the month of December, a teacher Vlogmas, and then before that I was doing vlogs, where teacher vlogs, and I would just post them for weekly, where I would edit them and they would be like an hour or so long, and I tried to chunk it down, but then I noticed when I was watching when I watch teacher vlogs, I like long vlogs, and I know when I'm watching other stuff like makeup or anything like that, I don't like those to be very long. I like those to be maybe like 15-20 minutes max, especially if they're explaining something to me, like how to put on, which I ain't got no makeup on right now, so don't judge. But if I'm doing something like that, I like it to be really short and sweet and to the point, where I can, but with the knowledge of the details. But if I'm looking at someone who's teaching and they're trying to explain a process, I really do like for that to, or I want to see how it's going in their classroom. I like those to be long and detailed. So I prefer to edit long and detailed vlogs too, because I feel like it makes it less of aggravation for me. So going forward, I just want to go ahead and give y'all the heads up that my vlogs are probably going to be long. They're going to be like an episode, like for if you looking for Netflix, or you're watching TV and you want that next episode to come out that next week, that's what you're going to be looking for. Like, it's going to be an episode for real, because it's very, very difficult and very, very hard to get all that I need to show, or all that I want to show in my journey of teaching right now in just 15-20 minutes or even 30 minutes. It's so difficult. So I'm pull up at the school right now, and this week is really jam-packed before spring break. I don't know why. I have so much stuff going on. Every day it's something. Every day I have something going on. So let me just pull up over here, get out, and I'll let you guys go on this journey with me today.
That's not a seed. That's a chloroplast, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that.
There's an animation.
And look at you, got a cute little water and a cute little carbon dioxide there.
Yeah, Kevin was saying that if you go in it, then you can see some type of animation of something.
Oh, I know. I can't. Oh, whoa.
Oh, look at, there's a plant cell. Oh, look at the cute ERs.
Did you just call them cute?
Endoplasmic reticulum is cute.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
That's not the adjective I would use.
You wouldn't use cute? They're cuter than Golgi buddies.
That's really, that is so awesome. Look at that.
Oh, look at this. What are we looking at, Ellie?
Hydrogen and oxygen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am. Oh, that's so cute.
That must be the end of the show, folks.
Cool. Perhaps we shouldn't show that to kids. Well, It's a boot. Can we see stinky feet in there? That's cool.
That's real cool.
Inside of you. It's so weird.
That's really cool.
No, wait, watch out.
All right, let's see if we can pull up something. Ooh, let's look at the leg. Take a look at your leg.
Oh my god!
Ben, what are you doing?
Why is it so tall?
Look in the leg. Go in the body.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh, there it is. Got it.
Y'all, if you go up close underneath, you can see the leg muscle.
I can't reach his head.
I see it. Oh, that is so cool. Go in the body. You can see the little muscles running through his body.
That is so weird.
Oh, I didn't hear you, Drake. You can even see the bone.
Oh, is that his hand? Ew, look at it.
Oh, that is so
Is that his hand?
cool.
I'm not a blood person.
It's not blood, it's muscle.
You can see it. It looks like
Lady, oh my gosh.
What?
Let me see.
This?
Oh.
That is weird.
Josh.
Miss Curry, look. Cameron's having a fun time.
Let me see.
Yo, get back on it, Cameron. Do it again. Cameron, hold his hand.
I need Aaliyah for dismissal.
Put it down a little bit.
She's on her way.
I thank you.
Welcome.
Now pose, Cameron. See that?
Real creepy.
A happy day.
Oh, just the muscle man?
Yeah.
Yeah, now your turn.
Real. Hey, and good afternoon. It is Tuesday afternoon. I'm driving home after school. You guys, I don't know which one is the largest teacher tired or the strongest teacher tired. Is it before Christmas break or is it before spring break? Comment down below which teacher tired is your most tiredest, because I feel as if right now it is before spring break teacher tired. Now don't get me wrong, I was real tired before Christmas break, but then again I did not work. Like, I was tired, but I think I was more mentally tired. Right now I am physically tired. Like, I am so physically tired, I don't know my left from my right. Almost. And I'm a little concerned because I'm helping my kids have to take a test tomorrow. So I'm not quite sure what I'm thinking right now. I'm so blah. Okay. So in all honesty, which one is your most tiredest? Would you say teacher tired? I mean, teacher tired before break, Christmas break, or teacher tired before spring break? I'm gonna go with spring break. I'm not even gonna go with summer break, because even my summer break, like right at the end of the year, let's not get it twisted, our kids are doing fun enrichment activities, and some of them are loosely academic based, but that's okay. And they are doing these things, but you are literally having a blast with your kids, or you have award ceremonies, and maybe like it's the last minute, I don't know if you want to do a last minute field trip or whatever, but you're kind of more relaxed. Kids want to help you clean up. My kids want to help me clean up now. They want to help you pack up your room. They want to do all that stuff. So it's not really, I'm not really stressed at the end of the year. Right now, like, I've already set aside like payment for my kids. I've already picked out which kids I am going to select probably, and you know what their payment is going to be in chips and a high C punch or a fruit punch or whatever. Like, I'm setting it up right now in my mind. Let me know what you want. Some of them may even suggest a Frappuccino. You may get that. And I'm just setting up in my mind because I can't. Y'all know I have so much stuff and so much stuff I got to go through. I love my kids so much because they will help you and they will say, Miss Curry, what you need me to do right now? You need me to carry that? I got you. Like, they will get it done. But anyway, real tired. One good thing that is making me not so tired though is the setup for the running of our classes. Sometimes my kids really rack my nerves. They really do. But today I saw the fruit of my labor, and I am so excited that a checklist was created for my kids and their assignments for this gamification unit. Like, I don't think I will ever go through and teach ever again without a checklist. Like, something where they can check off and also write down their grade. Because when they come to meet with me for their student conferences and reflections, they bring their checklist, they show me what they did, we go over it, I give them feedback instantly, and then they have their grade right there. They put their grade in their checklist. And then I can say, hey, call out your grades. I'm entering in the grade book right now. Like, instantly they get to see, Miss Curry, I just saw my grade on Power School. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So it's like a really keeps them focused, keeps them motivated. And you guys know I love instant. I love things that are instant. And when I say instant, I'm talking about for grades and for kids and for learning. I feel like if you don't get an instant feedback or you don't get something back, how do you know? And that's like even like when somebody comes to visit or observe my classroom, I need that instant now. I need to send an email within the next 12 to 24 hours saying what I did wrong, what you liked, and what's possibly a wonder that could be fixed soon. Like, I need that, because if I don't get it, I kind of forget and I kind of lose it. So I really needed it. I really need it. And so I'm really trying to concentrate on that for the kids, and I think that the checklist is really working well with that. And I'm just so excited. I can see some of the misconceptions that they are having and what things they are messing up with. And I mean, instantly I can see it. And so I'm just really excited. So if you don't have some sort of checklist for your kids in some way, shape, or form, I highly suggest, even on paper, highly suggest you having them do that. Like, it's just literally tells, like, we used to do a digital interactive notebook, but I think in my next upcoming year, I'm going to go back to, and I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, you were trying to go paperless. I think I'm going to go back to like a notebook, maybe a spiral notebook, so I can like minimize some of the paper, because there are a lot of things that I like to do on the like a notebook or something like that. But there are some things that they really need to do and fold, like maybe a foldable notebook, because I really like foldables, and I really think that foldables really they're really cute and help you kind of learn and kind of, you know, I really like them. So maybe like a foldable notebook, but I need something where they can contain some of this information that they actually use and do, because I feel like the kids will like kind of understand it if they have to color it or whatever the case may be. But I also want them to keep up with it and take them home. And that's the problem. Like, if I keep them in my room, they're nice and neat, and I keep them, and they're good for the kids, but then they can't use them. Like, they can't use them to reflect or study or whatever. The only problem is I have so many kids that don't keep stuff up and don't use it, and I'm just like, ugh. So I'm trying to find a happy medium. But anyway, today's highlight of the day was checklist, and really like them. Really like digital checklists too, because then it's shared with me, so I shared it with them. It's a Google Sheet. And when I send it to them, it made a copy for every student, and then I see it and they see it too. So if they mess up, I can fix it, and then I can also add on there, and then I can also see what they're putting. So Tuesday's highlight, or Tuesday's tip: checklist. Get your kids a checklist. Anything, paper, whatever, digital. a checklist will help them to keep them organized and also keep you organized on when you're putting in grades, because it's the best thing ever. So anyway, tomorrow's Wednesday, and I will see you then, possibly in the morning time, as we try to figure out and plan out for the week after spring break, because we really don't want to, my partner teacher and I do not want to spend our spring break planning on spring break. We just don't. We don't want to do that. We want to come back and maybe plan for the week after, like the week after, but definitely not for the spring break. We want to be a week ahead. And really, we've already planned. We just have to kind of organize the assignments. So we have assignments. You just gotta have them put in them, and we just kind of have to like organize them and kind of figure out where we want them to go, because we got a lot of stuff and we're just trying to like streamline it. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you guys will enjoy enjoy the rest of your week. Some of you are already on spring break. Congrats. The rest of us, we hold out, my sisters and brothers, hold out. So I will see you later, bye. And good morning, beautiful people. It is Wednesday, and no, it's y'all. Oh my gosh, I don't know what has happened to me. I'm probably sleep deprived. I don't know. I tried to go to bed. I went to bed early last night, but I kept waking up. I don't know. I kept waking up thinking something, I don't know, like something was waking me up, or I thought a child was needing me or something. I don't know. But anyway, today is Thursday, because clearly I did not talk to you guys yesterday. So, don't know. Did I get it? Okay, so yesterday started off with a busyness. I don't really know. Oh, we planned yesterday. We went over some things. We had to get some things together. An organized test. I had to record a test. And then after that, my kids took a test. So some of them took a test, some of them did not. And so what I've been doing, if my students are not, if they did not take, what am I saying, Aisha? If they were behind on assignments, I did not allow them to take a test. Again, if they were behind on assignments, I did not allow them to take the test because they were not fully prepared. So a lot of my kids in my morning classes did not take the test because they were not fully prepared with the assignments. They did not complete all the assignments that they were supposed to complete, and I made them complete them before they even attempt to even take the test or follow through on it. Now, I know some people are saying, well, that's going to push back and going to make it a little bit more difficult. It really, what is all this dirt coming on? It really didn't. I thought it would, but it didn't. The kids actually, for a moment, they thought I was just joking. They thought I was going to let them take the test. And I pretty much told them, no, you're not taking it until, you get all your assignments. And I saw a glimpse of, oh, I really need to practice this material, really understand this material before I even attempt to do it summatively, because that is my final, that's my end point for learning this topic or understanding this material. So they really, I say a good few really kind of thought and said, okay, I really need to get this done, and really took the time to ask questions, get it done so they can understand it, so they can have a successful test. And that was the point. I need for them to have a successful test. Now, there were some that finished assignments that were not successful, and I strongly believe, and we talked about it, I strongly believe the reason why is because they did not take the time to really dive into the material when they were doing the formative assessments. They didn't really take that time to really learn it. They didn't really take that time to really think about it and let it process. They just rushed through it. So, and didn't really understand, and thought they understood but didn't ask questions. So And I told him, I can only help you when you tell me what you need. I can present it to you the way I think you need it. If I think you are missing something and I think you need a specific understanding of a concept, I can give it to you that way. But I cannot, if you don't get it that first time, I don't know what else you need after that. So yeah, it worked out real. I think it worked out okay. I didn't really there was no there was no reason to record that, because all they were doing is either taking tests or working on their assignments. Today we are going to test out solar ovens. It's sunny today. The temperature says that the highest is going to be 85. So I'm really hoping currently right now it is 54, but it gets pretty hot, and I'm going to be we have some temperature probes, so we're going to use those. Hopefully they will work out okay, and kind of see if the temperature rises and falls as far as their little I got beef smokies. I was going to do hot dogs, but I figured that's too much and they're too big, and the beef smokies are just a perfect little size to go in there. I also, what else? Oh, I was thinking about doing marshmallows, but I was like, I don't want it to be a mess. I really don't want to clean up any mess at this point in time. No mess, no cleanup. So definitely we got that going. As you can see, I'm looking at them. I was looking a little bit to the side right there. I have on some makeups today. So today we're having a ceremony. This evening is the ceremony for the teachers, all the teachers of the years from all of our schools. And so we're gonna go and celebrate a little ceremony, and that's exciting. I'm excited about it. And everybody gets showcased, and then they pick the district teacher of the year, which would be really cool. And we get to find out who that is going to be. So very excited about that, and seeing who it would be, and just celebrate. It's a fun time. So what else do I got going on here? So I will catch back up with you. Oh, today I get a duty-free lunch, and what teacher doesn't like a duty-free? So I get a duty-free lunch today, and basically we are going to, our admin team is providing us with hamburgers and hot dogs, I think, chip drink, and we're going to sit outside the patio right before spring break. It's like a break before spring break because it has been rough, we've been pushing through. But I'm excited, and I really don't know how my spring break is really going to go, because I have a lot of stuff to do. We have a lot of cleaning up to do. We have a lot of personal things to get done and all that. So I'm sorry, you guys. You're going to see me glimpse over because I feel like my phone is shaking. And I'm like, is it falling? Is it falling? Is it falling? So just glancing over as I'm on my way to the work. And running. And that's why it's light outside, because I'm running a tad bit behind. However, I will make it there before the kids get to my room. And let's see. So I'll catch back up with you later on today. Let you kind of get a glimpse of what the kids are doing with the solar ovens, how they built them, and all that. And just kind of let you kind of guys see. I think I may post down below or link if I can clean it up and pretty it up, because sometimes, you guys, I don't like to share things that are not done and don't look right. Like, they don't look if they don't look like nice and neat, I don't want to share them. Even if it's I don't want to share messy Google Docs. Like, I hate that. I don't want to share them. So if a document looks clean and nice and neat, I'll share it with you guys. If it has a pretty organization information about how they did the solar oven, and then just what I let them do as far as the process. So it was very quick and fast. I know there's plenty of other things out there as well, but if you want to see like a digital document of it, I definitely see if I can clean up and share it with you and link it down below. So you can just kind of see the process of how each kid and what they did. And we used basic materials, like the basic of materials. So I'm talking about pieces of cardboard, popsicle sticks, aluminum foil, toothpicks, plastic wrap, paper towels, tissue. So basic items that you can find that are very, very inexpensive and cheap. And one of the reasons why I do that with the kids, they ask me all the time, why do you only make us use these basic items? And I tell them because that's pretty much what engineering is. You find things that you can put together and create and make until you can maybe, just as a prototype, because then you'll be able to use fancy materials when you decide to actually make it for real. If we're testing it out, we really don't want to use expensive, high cost products for a prototype that may mess up. So talking about that, sometimes they're like, oh, okay. So, anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great, I hope that you're having a great week. If you're watching this, it's probably, you will be having a great week. I'll say that, you will. So I'll see you later on today, and yay. It is Saturday morning, and I did not record yesterday. So if you hear background noises and whining and kids talking, that's my kids. And Dingo is making breakfast. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and just kind of like wrap up the week. The vlog is probably a tad bit short, shorter than probably right about at where I normally would probably have done it in the past, which is about 30 minutes. So yeah, but anyway, just want to wrap up the week. This week was a very eventful. My kids got to test out their solar ovens on Thursday, and only first half of my kids, because yesterday nature decided to bring us some really early April showers, and so we were not able to go outside. It did warm up and the rain went away for the afternoon, but it was still wet and all that, so I just said we'll just do it after spring break. So the upcoming week is spring break, and I possibly will do some maybe videos and talk about different things, because I have something upcoming that I really want to record and really want to get out to you. So I'll probably do that next week because I have so much free time. Yeah, not really. I need to fine tune all the stuff that we're gonna do, the jam packedness that we're gonna do right after spring break. But the gamification is really going really well. I now have some time to reflect now and kind of think about what I'm going to do for the next couple of weeks when we use it, and kind of streamline, clear it up. There's some things that I kind of adjusted on their checklist, some things that I'm going to make mandatory for them, and then things that they're able to choose from. So I think it's really like when you first start out with personalized learning, there may be a time where you have to make certain assignments mandatory for the kids to complete, because they are not quite used to how to pick assignments that are best for them. Now, I thought since I started it a little bit in the beginning of the year that it would be good for them and they would probably make the best decisions based off that, and kind of, since it's closer to the end of the year, that's not so much. And there's some things that I really need for them to be able to do. and really practice with. So in the next coming weeks, my partner teacher and I decided we are... Wow, Zoe. Wow. Want to calm down? So, so sorry. But my partner teacher and I decided that we are going to make some of the assignments very, mandatory for the kids so that they are able to get some of the information that we really, really want them to know. And that's important. It's very, very important for them to make sure that they have that. So, yeah, it's working out good. I'm going next, the week after, because next week is my spring break. So starting, I want to say April 9th, I'm going to maybe go a little bit deeper into the vlogs and really show you kind of how the kids work that out, and maybe do like a kid interview where you can actually talk to a kid, or I will record me and a kid kind of talking about their experience with the gamification. I feel like that's really cool too. Like, you want to see the kids side of it because it's all about their learning. Even though I may set it up and have this wonderful outlook of how I think it may go or how I think they may learn, I still want them to really kind of tell you guys, so as a teacher, you know exactly what they learned and if it agrees with my expectations and the state standards, or you know, just how it all comes full circle. So definitely I'm thinking about changing up how that goes, because I still think that'd be really cool, and insert that into my weekly vlogs. So you may see definitely randomly like the tips and tools videos, but there are so many tips and tools videos out there that there's some things that I'm just like really just kind of showing you how I use it in my classroom. So may or may not be a little bit more of those, but definitely the vlogs, because I feel like it gives you a wonderful opening into my classroom and seeing how I am using these different things, and what it may look like if you are in a similar classroom, or if you just want to try these things out. So I want to just focus on the positive. There were definitely some cons. For example, you really have to be open to hearing a lot of noise going on from different areas of your classroom. You really have to be okay with that, because if not, it's going to annoy you. But as long as they are working and staying on task, it's fine. I really have to focus on my really working with my kids to make sure that they are keeping up with their assignments as well, because that is what's going to allow me to be able to enter their grades properly. So it's really hitting it hard and making sure, hey, did you do that assignment? What's the grade? Okay, enter your grade in the checklist so that I can review it and give you the feedback and different things like that. It's just, so definitely we'll talk more about that. And also just want to, as a side note, you do not have to gamify your unit in order to have personalized learning. The gamification is really just a theme. It's like just a theme. It's really not mandatory for the personalized learning. You can still use the same checklist, use all of it, and still have them like have to get a certain amount of assignments to for their personalization, so they can like move it around and just have them with the different levels. So you can still do all that without having to have the whole theme. So I will see you sometime next week. I'm not going to promise when, because who knows, with spring break, I'm trying to get my life all back together and do all kinds of things. And maybe, I'm definitely planning a trip to go see my mother, and so all that. So I will see you, I say, in the next video. It will be soon. It will not be delayed. And definitely giving you an update on, I still keep saying that, on why things have been a little bit delayed. But again, stay positive. If you've already had spring break, I hope you enjoyed your break. And if you're soon going to be on spring break, or if you're on spring break with me, have fun, enjoy it, do the most. See you then. Bye.